Welcome everyone to Taboo Tuesday, the first grand show for us here. So the plan is that of course we'll be having our main shows with Zach and I, and then every couple shows we're going to have a big one. It's more just going to be a showcase of our talent going against each other. As you can see, Darby all in, got his United States title. Mwah, that is perfect, looking great on him. Thank you, $20 DLC. So Zachariah is here, but we're also joined by the one, the only, Chris Mullins Jr. How are you doing, my friend?
Hello. How's everybody doing tonight?
Welcome. I know this match might irritate you. I promise you it is a WWE branded match, but in a multiverse. These are AEW wrestlers, and one of them does have the name All In, but you can pronounce it like my middle name, Al In, if it makes you feel better, but we all know it's All In. So,
how interesting that we coincided the debut of Chris with the debut of Pac. Pac was the greatest of all time, and I will fight to the death that statement. Pac was beyond screwed in his lifetime.
What does Pac stand for?
The WWE.
Pussy
perfectly awesome competitor.
I thought it was.
What does Darby Allin stand for?
I thought Pac stood for Puppies Ate the Children. Like, you know, it was like a band reference or something.
Puppies ate the children?
What? Yeah. Like, you know, Carol Baskins killed her husband, like one of those type of deals. It's like a cold
concept.
No, this is not a real concept.
Yeah,
don't
like CM Punk, he's a chick magnet or Chicago made. So
you only know that because he got sued.
Oh.
Nice clothesline dropping Darby to the mat.
Which one of these are you more of a fan of here? I, of course, am biased because as a Raw competitor, you know, Darby all in, Monday Night Raw, United States champion. Really pulling for him to win, especially because he's champion, you know. But what about you guys? I know you're probably more Pac.
Obviously, you know, I have to go for SmackDown Superstar. There's a reason I picked Pac over Darby Allin.
Of course, I am wearing my mask tonight, staying 6 feet away from Chris here, who's coughing, so...
I'm like on the other side of the venue. I'm actually sitting on the stage and I'm talking with a megaphone.
Oh shoot, that might have been why you were a little close to the pop filter.
At my lungs.
You're welcome.
That's true. In this multiverse, we still have remnants of it, but we've recovered. Don't worry, there is a brighter future ahead, everybody. Mr. Chris, though, Pac, Darby Allin, who you got?
Well, this is the stereotypical bum fight. Looks like two guys that walk straight out of the homeless shelter.
Oh my.
But I'm going to have to go with the guy with the face paint. Let's go with Darby Allin.
I don't know. What homeless shelter has a dude with, like, shaved sides? Usually, you know, it's a little hard to get a haircut. It's a little hard to afford a haircut, like Pac's, you know? At least with Darby, it's like, he's a more clean cut right now. You know?
In the era of Tiger King, even, like, the... back alley barbers are learning their own new Tiger King cut.
Listen, I respect the fact that you guys aren't going to give Pac the recognition that he deserves, but you're all going to be bowing down and you're going to be apologizing the second that Pac either makes Darby Allin tap or the minute Pac pins Allin's shoulders to the mat. 1, 2, 3.
Look, I just can't get into this Skyrim-looking elf here, dude.
Bro, Darby Allin's entire life is about how his uncle died. Not even his, like, parents. His life's been about his uncle. Explain that to me.
Pac's whole life seems to be that his career died.
Oh. I mean, I'm just saying, Pac doesn't hold any titles. He's, like, what's the greatest title he's ever held? He holds the United States champion. He's the champion of the United States.
Boy problem.
Yeah, he's got the Sad Boy Championship. All right. You know who he beat for that?
Who'd he beat?
He beat me.
Shirt nobody else remembers.
No, he beat me. Yeah, it was a backstage brawl. You know, it's like a 24/7 title. He just rolled up. That's the move he did actually. Yeah.
Darby Allin keeps on going for those roll-ups and a super kick to Darby Allin.
Oh man, that super kick's deadly. Oh, that was a close one. Nice. Right, let's appreciate our referee of the night, senior referee Rick Knox. He had to fill in for Mike Chioda, who just big splash.
Oh man, right over the top.
Yep.
My good buddy Rick Knox.
Yeah, Chris had to call in Rick Knox here. So, Lucha Underground referee.
Send him back in the corner. A kick to the head of Darby Allin. Picks up Pac and a nice elbow to the side of the head.
Right.
Nice judo kick to the head. Hurricane Rana. Now I know you guys are talking about who's gonna win this match, but we're working fresh. You know, everything's kind of brand new for us. A quick roll up, 2.9. Everything's kind of fresh with us right now. So honestly, a victory isn't as important as we might be thinking. I think what's most important is proving why you deserve to be on your roster, why you deserve to be picked with the other 20 people on your roster.
That is true. Yeah. A win here, you know, solidifies, hey, I need to stay on the roster.
Big drop kick to Pac. Maybe I don't know, nice snap.
I mean, you could just as easily be replaced because eventually, like I said, there's going to be a draft. There's going to be a shakeup. I mean, Chris before, he was in my ear. We all had our war room, you know, correspondence out there. I know some people barring for some wrestlers who clearly didn't even make the cut. But, you know, maybe this will be a reason why one of these guys can stay here. And, I mean, if we can't have a United States champion who can just defeat some lonely elf on the streets on SmackDown, then...
Listen, you're going to remember the name Pac after he finishes your U.S. champion.
That's true.
Oh
my gosh! He just right on the dot. You called it
with the win on Darby.
You will
never forget the name of Pac.
The bastard wins. Gets a win over the United States champion.
And listen, it was a one-sided win. Never bet against your man. And Pac is one of the top stars on SmackDown. There's a reason that he came over in the top 5.
Next up, guys. We have Radio RKO taking on the Revival for the Tag Team Championships. All right, we're back in Tag Team titles. On the line here, we got the beautiful Radio RKO.
Oh man, they're gonna look so much better when they're through and around the Revival.
Look. Those titles are not gonna become blue. All red everything. It's like a girl named Eva Marie once said. All red everything.
Eva Marie. Who let you sit at this table?
You're not at the table. Look, Chris is 6 feet away because he's coughing up a storm. I got the little mask on, so, you know, I'm a little
Listen, I'm hiding
muffled.
behind the stage. I was just having...
I thought you were up there in the front. Was the fireworks scaring you?
You don't know where I am. Don't worry about that.
Are you under the ring?
You don't know where I am.
Are you zooming? Are you zooming this announce team?
You don't need to know where I am. What matters right now is the Revival are getting an opportunity they were robbed of on the first night, and the Revival are going to take the Tag Team Championships that they rightfully deserve from the team that got achieved victory over the Young Bucks on the first show.
Look, those Young Bucks, all they could do was dive their way into an RKO. All right.
Listen,
look, Edge didn't even have to bring out the spear.
Edge and Orton definitely are two of the best hard-hitting stars to ever hit the ring.
Look, I'm just looking here too.
They
Look
haven't
how small Dash or Cash
been in the ring
is.
With somebody like the Revival. The Randy Orton, sure, he may have experience on the side of the Revival. Randy Orton's never been on the other side of the Revival, so he is going to learn what they've learned from Randy Orton, and that's you don't trust a snake.
You're gonna get bit.
The snake doesn't always teach you everything that he knows.
Have all my cards tonight on the Revival. There's no way.
Another quick tag for Edge.
Look, I'll give you this. You got one so far. You got Pac. Pac got a good win over Darby, but
don't bet against the winner, because that's how you lose. And there goes Edge to the outside.
I think that is how math works.
And listen. Look at it this way: the Revival, they were with Edge, or they were with Orton for a while. Orton was probably definitely passing tips. Dash Wilder, he trained with Edge on Edge's comeback. Dash Wilder, think of all the tips and tricks he picked up from Edge.
That's true, yeah. Dash.
The Revival has that outrage against Orton and Edge, just from learning from them and working with them.
Look, I'll give you this.
But again, a good veteran never gives out all his cards.
He's passed down some of his tricks. He's got the youthful advantage here, but he doesn't have the veteran experience, and you can't trust Randy or Edge. These guys, you got a punt,
That
you
sounds
got a
more like
spear, you got a concerto, you got a guy who
that
literally
sounds
will
more
slap
negative
your
for them
father
too.
and then bang your
A
girlfriend
nice
in the
spine
middle of the
buster from
ring.
Dash Wild. They're going for the pin on Orton. A 1.
Look at that, only a 1.
Kick
You think
out.
Orton's gonna go for a 2?
It's
Like
possible.
he's
He
gonna
went
throw
to a
some
2 on a super
potatoes.
kick.
Hmm.
Nice jawbreaker to Orton.
Super kick's a bit different, all right? Do you know how many super kicks he's been hit with in his life? He's got trauma from
Not
that.
enough.
He's got tons of trauma. Shawn Michaels,
PTSD soldier heel?
boom.
What are you talking about?
Shawn
Super
Michaels
kick
super kicked him a little too hard one time.
and a nice tag in.
Everybody's in the ring now. Cutter.
Oh my
Like I
God.
said, Edge got that cutter. He's got a good RKO. And there's just complete chaos
They're
going
all
on
in the
here.
ring.
I don't even know who the legal
Edge
man is. Is it
Getting
Edge?
the better of that.
It's Edge and
Dawson.
Man.
Dawson's trying to get the better of Edge.
By the way, we
Edge
got to give
getting
a
nice shot to the
shout out to High Spots tonight. They gave us the hookup. We traded in our New Japan turnbuckle pads. They actually said keep them, so we'll just be going forward and using those. But we got some cool new ones for Taboo Tuesday.
I know you guys like when we're different, so now
For some reason, they have a yellow stain where the WWE logos are supposed to be, but you can call it gold if you want. So
we don't worry about that.
suplex,
It's
knocking
gold,
him outside
just
of the
like
ring.
Gold,
There's
just
the
like
mistake.
Be around the waist of the Revival right now.
Dash Waddle should have never done that. He got himself
Oh,
involved
and
in
a
something he
nice
shouldn't have.
clothesline from Orton, but Dawson's about to drop Orton to the mat. Give it just a couple seconds. Here comes Dash Wilder.
Oh!
Oh my God! Shatter Machine. No, that's not Shatter Machine. That's Cutter.
They RKO.
Could have got it. They were so close.
They just hit the 3D.
Dangerously close. With the knees, that would have been a Shatter Machine. That would have been a 1, 2, 3, and that was a dangerously close victory for the Revival, soon to be.
Quick DDT there by Orton, but somehow Dash able to get up first. Oh, lifting
Another
DDT.
DDT. Just for good
RKO
measure.
out of nowhere.
RKO. 1,
2.
2. Dawson saves his partner and his
He
friend.
just kicks him right off.
Edge took a little too long to get into the ring there.
Yeah.
Suplex by Orton.
It's the Edge.
Oh, a
you
drop.
know. RKO out of nowhere again.
Go!
What?
Dash right back up to his feet.
Edge, legal man now.
Edge gets to go against Dash on the outside. Dash dropping Edge to the ground. This is absolute chaos. Listen, these 4 members, they have a lot of chemistry with each other.
Already at an 11 count here.
Oh my gosh. There's no way that they're going to lose this match by count out.
Nope.
See? Just like that. There comes Dash
What?
back to the ring.
Hey,
Execution!
you got the perfect spot
Execution
to
by
keep them out.
Dash! Or by Edge. 1, 2,
3.
3.
He steals the win against the Revival.
The ultimate
Absolutely
opportunity once again.
robbed. Absolutely stolen.
I think that was Dawson's fault there. He was too distracted. He had his mind on Orton, but boom, there was Edge going for the
Absolute tag
pin.
team classic, 12 minutes long.
It's great.
Nonetheless, congratulations to Edge and Orton for one hell of a victory, but never forget the Revival will be back.
Here we are, everybody. The main event. John Moxley taking on AA, Austin Aries.
Moxley going right out of the gate. He's just hammering down on Austin Aries. Austin Aries, the newly crowned Intercontinental Champion. He's looking to get some big shots against John Moxley tonight. Moxley making his debut tonight in the cage.
You know, I'm honestly not too certain who has a bigger advantage here. You have Aries, who has a lot of experience inside of a cage. Moxley, more of a hardcore style guy, but he's kind of confined in here. He likes roaming around, picking up trash cans, picking up a light tube, picking up some barbed wire, and just beating the crap out of somebody with it. Yo!
Oh my God!
Wow.
Under 2 minutes in on the Brainbuster to Aries. A stolen maneuver by
That was
Moxley.
quick. As I was saying, though,
Last
Aries,
time we saw something like that, you know,
That's
McIntyre got in
true.
the head of Kenny Omega and McIntyre won the Undisputed Championship.
Moxley's pretty
Maybe
good at
that
getting
could be
people's
Moxley's plan
heads.
tonight.
Yeah, Moxley's pretty, and Aries is pretty cocky, so I think his cockiness might be his downfall, honestly, you know. And Moxley can take a beat, and he's very relaxed, very chill. He's very stoned out of his mind. Speaking of
Moxley is
that, my
absolutely a
correspondent
man
here,
that I
Chris,
would have loved to work with.
what do you think about Mr. Moxley compared to an Aries?
Well, what as you were saying about Moxley, Moxley's not used to being confined. But what happens when you cage up a wild animal for too long? Bad things happen. The rage builds up. Despite all the rage, we're in the cage, and it could get wild here.
It's true.
It's definitely a match that I know it's probably on somebody's bucket list. I know it's a match that I've wanted to see for a long time. Austin Aries, one of the best to ever do it. Jon Moxley, one of the best to ever bet on himself. It's a great opportunity for both stars.
Look, my uncle once told me, he said, my Uncle Billy, he said, we're all just rats in cages. And you know what rats carry? Diseases. And if you fester and you just keep them in that cage, it's going to spread around there. And like, I feel bad for Rick Knox there because he could become a victim of the violence between these two men, alright? Uncle Billy was a wise man, alright?
Yeah, we're talking about betting. We're talking about wise men. There's a lot of people out there who bet on themselves and are lucky enough.
Was that a skull-crushing finale there?
For so many people elsewhere who bet on themselves and just to fizzle out. So that took a lot.
Oh my God, a big pile of Aries.
Man, the last time I saw that, I've seen people's careers. I've seen necks shortened, alright? Necks and careers.
Necks shortened?
Necks have been shortened, alright? How do you think Lesnar got a small neck?
Crawling.
Crawling. I think he's out of here. Moxley's out of here. Moxley, he just dipped out. He said, I am out of here.
You know what? Austin Aries may not have won, but goddamn, Austin Aries.
Yeah,
Austin Aries was willing to fight, and Moxley was clearly scared of Austin Aries. He had to get out of there as soon as.
I've never seen someone scale the cage that quickly.
There's no way in hell Moxley will ever beat Austin Aries in the ring with no stipulation.
Alright, everybody. Well, that's going to do it here for Taboo 2 today. Thank you for our special guest announcer, Mr. Chris Mullins Jr., and we'll see you all next time.